Today we're going to be taking a look at solving equations and looking at expressions where the variable is given. Up to this point, we've been working problems where the variable is unknown and we've been solving for x. Just as a refresher, x represents the unknown value. And we're going to take a look at three problems where the value is given to us and we're going to just plug them into the problems. If you take a look at the first one where it's got x is let x equals 15, all we're basically doing is plugging x in for the unknown or plugging a number in for the unknown. So where we have x, we just replace it with 15. And 15 divided by 5 is going to give us an answer of 3. Here, let x equal 9. We have a multiplication problem where the coefficient and variable are side by side. So we're going to plug 9 in for x. And 9 times 7 is 63. Here, let x represent 10. 8.7 plus x. Again, the x is 10. It gives us an answer of 18.7. Your turn. Take the next three problems, stop the video, solve them, and then we'll come back and take a look. Let's take a look at the next problem where we have let x represent 7. We're going to add 21.5. We're going to add 7 to that. So 21.5 plus 7 gives us 28.5. Here, let x represent 3. We have a division problem where x is in the denominator. So x is going to represent 3. And 21 divided by 3 is going to give us an answer of 7. Here we have 41.5. And we're going to subtract 8.5 from it. And we get an answer of 33. Now we have a word problem. And we apply the same process to the word problem. First, we're going to read it, then we're going to solve it. Javier brought a new pair of shoes, a new pair of sneakers for $125. The tax on his purchase was X dollars. Let X represent 8.5. What would the total cost be for the new shoes? So we have $125. We're going to find what 8.5% of this is. We can rewrite 8.5% as 0.085, and we're going to multiply that times 125. And again, we can just do the work on the side. 125 times 0.85. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 more is 12. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. Going to bring down our placeholder. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 4 more is 20. And 8 times 1 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Again, we have 0 placeholders, so starting here. And then we just add everything up. 5, 2, 6, 0, 1. And we have 3 digits behind the decimal. So that gives us approximately, and we're going to just round this up, 10.63. So that's the tax. So we're going to go back and take 125. And we're going to add 10.63. So we get $135.63. Now, the answer choice wouldn't be this because you got a lesser number than the original amount. And we said that the tax is going to always be added. So we know that this answer is wrong. And if this answer is wrong, this answer is wrong. Now, these two answers are close to each other, but this is the better of the two. So the correct one is going to be B. Okay. Let's take a look at another problem. Jalen had $350 in his savings account. He spent X dollars on Christmas gifts for his family. Let X represents $132.54. How much does Jalen have left in his account after making the purchase? Okay, so we take $132.54 and we subtract that from 350, and we should wind up with an answer of 6, 4, 7, 217.46. And let's check it to make sure that that's right. So we borrowed one here, that made it 4. This 10 borrowed made 9. It's 10 borrowed made 9. So that gives me 6, 4, 7, 1. And we didn't have to borrow anything from the 3, so I think the answer is 217.46. Okay. Now, on your own, I want you to try the following problems. Number 1, it said let X equals 9, where you have 54 divided by X. You're going to let X equal 42.3, and it's 2.76. I'm sorry, not 2.76, that's the number. It's 76.5 minus X. The next one is X is equal to 93, X plus 5. Here, let X equal 0.5, you got 1 divided by X. Let X equal 8, 0 divided by 8. And let X equal 12, where X is divided by 0. A little hint to help you is any number multiplied or divided by 0 is going to always be 0. And the last one is let X equal 3.2, where the cost for a Starbucks travel tumbler mug is $18.96. What would the total cost be of the taxes were added to the purchase? Okay, go ahead and try these, stop the video, and check your answers with your teacher once you're finished.